Some fruits look so strange that they almost feel fictional. Take Buddha's hand, for example. At first glance, it resembles a bunch of bananas fused together, but it's actually a type of citrus, closely related to lemons. In countries like China and Japan, people often use it as a natural air freshener because of its strong fragrance. In Western countries, though, it remains a curiosity more admired than eaten. Then there's the fruit with perhaps the worst branding ever, the ugly fruit. Despite the name, it's surprisingly delicious. Also known as the Jamaican tangelo, it's a natural hybrid of a tangerine and a pomelo. People who've tried it describe the taste as sweet and juicy with a gentle bitterness, proof that looks can be very misleading. Now brace yourself, because some fruits look downright bizarre. The purple fruits of the chocolate vine plant resemble sausages hanging from a vine. They may look strange, but inside they're sweet and soft. While they're not very common in Western supermarkets, they're well known in parts of East Asia. Believe it or not, there are strawberries that taste like pineapple and they're white. These strawberries develop their pale color because they're grown with minimal sunlight, since sunlight is what gives regular strawberries their red color. Keeping them shaded results in a creamy texture and an incredibly sweet flavor. They're so rare that you'll probably have to visit Japan to find them. Nature also has a spooky side. Have you ever heard of ghost apples? These form when apples freeze and then decay from the inside, leaving behind a transparent shell of ice. For a short time, it looks like a crystal apple floating on a tree, equal parts creepy and fascinating. And then there's the miracle fruit. This berry from West Africa contains a compound called miraculin, which temporarily alters your taste perception. After eating it, sour foods like lemons suddenly taste incredibly sweet. It doesn't change the food, it changes how your tongue interprets it. It's basically a cheat code for bad cooking. Some fruits even come with built-in fermentation. Marula fruit, loved by elephants and baboons, ferments quickly after falling from the tree. That means animals sometimes eat it when it's already slightly alcoholic, leading to some entertaining behavior. In Brazil, there's a fruit often called the Brazilian grape, which grows directly from the trunk of the tree instead of the branches. You can eat it fresh or use it to make drinks, jams, and wines. It's nature's reminder that rules are optional. Horned melon, also known as African cucumber or jelly melon, looks like something from another planet. Its spiky yellow shell hides a bright green, jelly-like interior that tastes surprisingly mild and slightly sweet. Even the skin is edible and packed with fiber and vitamin C. Safu, a fruit from Africa, looks a bit like a dark purple eggplant. Despite its appearance, it's loaded with healthy fats, amino acids, and vitamins. It's often roasted or eaten raw and is considered a nutritional powerhouse. Even vegetables have hidden histories. Carrots weren't always orange. Before selective breeding in Europe, most carrots were purple or white. Those deep purple carrots still exist today and are rich in antioxidants. The Okinawan sweet potato takes things further. It's purple on the outside and purple on the inside. Though it's originally from the Americas, it became famous in Japan due to its color and health benefits. Bitter melon might be one of the most honest fruits ever named. It looks like a wrinkled cucumber and tastes intensely bitter. But when prepared correctly, often with sugar or spices, it becomes a beloved ingredient in many cuisines. Snake fruit, also called salic, looks like a reptile curled into a ball. Beneath its scaly skin is sweet, tangy flesh that balances flavor surprisingly well. Some berries look more like insects than food. Mulberries grow in long, uneven clusters and were historically cultivated to feed silkworms today. They're prized for their flavor and can often be foraged straight from neighborhood trees. And yes, grapes can taste like cotton candy through selective crossbreeding. Farmers created grapes with a flavor that closely resembles carnival sweets, without artificial additives. Bananas also come in unexpected varieties. The blue Java banana has a bluish peel and a flavor often compared to vanilla ice cream. Red bananas exist too, packed with nutrients and a slightly different sweetness. Dragon fruit looks incredible but often disappoints in flavor. It's mild, watery, and barely acidic, beautiful on the outside, bland on the inside. Ackee fruit looks like a brain and tastes strangely similar to scrambled eggs. It's a staple in Jamaican cuisine, but must be prepared correctly, or it can be toxic. Mangosteen, often called the queen of fruits, hides soft, sweet flesh inside a hard shell. It was so beloved that Queen Victoria reportedly offered a reward to anyone who could deliver it fresh. Then there's black sapote, also known as chocolate pudding fruit. Its soft pulp can be eaten with a spoon and tastes like cocoa with a nutty twist. It's often used in desserts, smoothies, and baked goods. Finger limes, sometimes called citrus caviar, burst with tiny juice-filled beads when sliced open. They add sharp, tangy flavor to both sweet and savory dishes. Fruit flavors can also be enhanced with a surprising ingredient, salt. In many cultures, salt is sprinkled on fruit. To intensify sweetness, salt affects taste receptors, allowing sugar flavors to stand out more. Clearly, it works especially well on mango, watermelon, and citrus. Cooking hacks don't stop there. To remove the core of iceberg lettuce, slam the base firmly on a cutting board and pull it out cleanly. Hard butter, grated instead of spreading it. Want crispy bacon? Start it in a cold pan so the fat renders properly. You can even cook pasta in a frying pan instead of a pot, saving time and water while creating starch-rich liquid perfect for sauces. For fluffy mashed potatoes, dry them after boiling before adding butter and milk. To reduce onion tears, chill onions before cutting and always use a sharp knife. Avocados peel easier after freezing. Herbs stay fresh longer when stored upright in water like flowers. Leftover sauces can be frozen in ice cube trays for later use. Use an ice cream scoop for evenly sized meatballs. Slice mangoes into a hedgehog shape for easy eating. And if mornings are rushed, you can cook an omelet in a mug using a microwave. Strange fruits, smart tricks, and unexpected science. Food is way more interesting than it looks. If this video sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends.